Hey, Needlebender757 here in Boulder, Colorado with another 757 Boulder built amplifier video. Now this is of a real special nice box here. It's a 4-pill Toshiba box. And we've got your power switch, you got your sideband switch, you got your fan high and low switch, and you've got an operate standby switch there. You've got your voltage meter there. You've got a receive light and a transmit light. And inside, we got those beautiful Toshibas, brand new old stock unicorns. An awesome power feed coming to supply the power to this box. We've got 8 10-gauge wires coming in, all filtered nicely to the B-bar and filtered again going out. Backed up with a large capacitor bank up here. Power wires are all braided and then come together into an 8-piece braid to an Anderson connector there. That's a 120 amp connector. For cooling, we've got the monster fan in there, over an inch deep, high speed, like 3,300 RPM. That's why we've got the 2-speed fan switch there. In the back here, we've got our dual keying circuit. You can key it externally through an RCA jack and pair it up with all your other equipment, or use the internal RF sniffing circuit that keys it automatically internally. Just all the very best of the best. Our latest biasing circuitry in there, and we'll show how that works on the scope in the video. Show how well it's biased, as well as how it shows up on the spectrum analyzer. Now that you've seen the inside, let me get the lid on it, and we can see how it performs. Hang on a minute. Okay, we've got the lid on it there. Nice looking box. We'll turn it on. You can see that fan. It rips. Still a lot of air moving with it in the low position. Let's look at a few things here. We'll start here with get my computer up here, get the radio going here. We're going to show what we're driving it with here. We're going to start a 2-tone test here, and we're going to do this on sideband, and we're going to emit about 40 watts into it there. And we'll put the operate on, and we're going to hit it with those 40 watts. I'll restart this 2-tone so it doesn't run out. And we start it. 700 watts out. This is what she looks like. We'll freeze that, and you can look at see how beautifully biased this is. And what you're looking at there is how nice and smooth these cross over. No space or gaps or overlapping. And we have no flat topping, just beautiful, nice round up on the top. Just so the biasing is absolutely perfect in the waveform. I mean, it just doesn't get much better than that. So that being said, let's switch down here to the spectrum analyzer. On our spectrum analyzer, we're set from 0 to 200 megahertz, 0 being to the left, 200 megahertz being all the way to the right, and we're somewhere in here at 27385. So I'm going to key this up again, and we can look and see how clean the spectrum is. And we'll look at the power at the same time here. There it is. Primary signal. Nothing thrown off on other frequencies really. Doing 700 watts roughly. Just absolutely clean as can be. And that's just for those that wonder why we don't do low pass filters or any of that output filtering that people always question about, and we know who those people usually are. But anyway, there you have that. So we're going to stop this Yaesu testing here, and we're going to go over to the Striker and show some other things here. In the Striker, what do we set up here at the Striker? Audio. About the same, it looks like. Audio. That looks like our 40 watts in roughly. Audio. Audio. Just a little bit less there. We'll look over here. This is our pass-through tune. Audio. 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 So our pass-through tune's absolutely perfect. Let's put the amplifier back into operation. And let's look at a tune with the amplifier on. Audio. 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 Absolutely perfect. Doesn't get any better than that. And we're still audio, audio, audio. Talking 700 watts with 40 watts in. Well, let's just cut right through the chase. And everyone just wants to see what it'll do, so we'll turn it up. Audio, audio. There's max input. Audio. Audio. Even clean on the spectrum analyzer down there. Audio. Audio. Gotta love it. Great working box. It's really meant to be operated with about 100 watts in, so let's look at that for a minute. That should be somewhere right around there. Audio, audio, audio. 105 watts. Audio, audio, audio. Audio, audio. Just a beautiful working box. 100 watts in, 1000 watts out. On the back you got the switch for the dual keying circuit. Up is for internal. If you put it down, it goes to the external keying. Just a beautiful 4-pill mobile. 757 here in Boulder, Colorado. Hope you enjoyed the video. But it's time for us to get back on the side smoking. See ya.